Introducing Deputy Dennis. Welcome to Dimensions Creating Characters. So, good old Daniel Dennis. He is, in case you hadn't guessed it, he's the character in Law Enforcement. And from Guardian's Homeworld, Guardian being the main character of this series. Now, Dan here definitely joins Guardian and his team along the adventures, but before this, he was the deputy to Sheriff R, who was a character introduced in some of the very earliest episodes of this series. And yeah, Sheriff R is one of the people who ends up joining the adventure, but before that, they work in a town where a lot of the villains and criminals would like to use explosives and missiles and everything else, because they're like, oh, what are the police gonna do? I'll just pull out a rocket launcher. Well, Deputy Dennis's response to this was if he can't beat him, join him, and he decided to get very proficient in the art of exploding things. Hence the rocket launcher that you saw in the thumbnail, that and the bomb. But yep, so he's got his cowboy hat as well. Definitely loves his hat. And what was it? Yeah, I don't know. His father was wore a hat. That's kind of just how he was raised. So he's definitely very particular about this hat and how it's treated and everything else. And the cape he gets along his adventures as well, and keeps it as a sort of a memory of his adventures. But yep, so he's got a bomb here, and this is one other point I wanted to mention about him, but yeah, oh yeah, that's what it was. It was his absurd amount of weapons he has in his trench coat. So yeah, I was going to address this. He has Hagrid's torso here, so he is a, what's called a giant variant of humans within this world. So, you know, aliens, humans, they all come in different shapes and sizes in terms of variants, but he's a giant variant. And yeah, within his trench coat, he has just an absurd amount of weapons. The main ones that he decides to keep out of his pockets is, you know, the bomb and I guess the lit one at least, and the missile launcher, which would be a bit too big to fit in there. But yeah, so in case he runs out of fuel or whatever else, he can just grab whatever guns and swords he has in there and keep on fighting. But yes, Deputy Dennis, he is always armed. You can count on that. And it's just a joy to be around in general. He's happy to be there and happy to help. But with that being said, thank you all for watching. I'm going to show Deputy Dennis, is a tongue twister. I'm going to show him to you guys up close. And here we have Deputy Dan, the big brother of the group. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, tune in next time to see more characters, and have a great rest of your day.